No matter how hard we try, no matter how much planning we put in place, no matter how much research we do, sometimes we still fail. Welcome to Mile High Reefers. I'm Scott Anderson, and this is the end of the copper band butterfly story. So I woke up this morning and all of the power was off on my QT tank. This power strip seems to have a short in it, so I lost all power. The copper band was laying in this corner, not really moving. I turned everything back on. He's alive. He sure isn't happy. So we'll see how he does. For a while, he seemed to be getting better. He even came out and attempted to eat some food. I really had high hopes that this fish would make a recovery. He made it through the first day, and by the time I went to bed that night, I thought this fish was going to be okay. He seemed fine. By the next morning, it was quite clear that this fish was not okay. I pulled a rock out of my sump that was just covered in Aiptasia and stuff this guy might like to eat, hoping it would give him something to peck at. Maybe he could keep his strength up. I held out all hope that maybe this guy could make a comeback. Sadly, the fish that I had wanted for so long and had worked so hard to get, and I'd done so much research on, passed away later that day. It was a lovely fish. I loved this fish. But in the end, I lost this fish because of an electrical failure. It's so sad. I loved that fish, and I lost that fish. I had no idea I was going to lose power. That power strip had never failed before. It had always been fine. Something happened that night with that cord. It just stopped working. I was so upset when I saw that fish in the morning. I did everything I could to try to revive that fish. But in the end, I couldn't do it. On my 210, I have battery backups so that air bubblers kick on automatically if I lose power. On the QT, I didn't do that. I mean, I only have fish in this tank periodically. And when I do a full water change, I shut all the power off and do 100% water change, and then I turn everything back on. In that system, I'd have to figure out something to do about the bubblers, and I just never bothered. I'd never had a problem with it. I hardly ever have fish in it, so what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is the one time I have a fish in it and I lose power, it dies. So the big takeaway you guys can take from this story is your tank can die overnight. Please have a power solution in place in case you're not home, you're in bed. Please have something automated so that when you lose power, your tank will live. Thank you for watching this episode of Mile High Reefers. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.